Hi, Richard Yost for Birdhouse Spy Cam. Although we've tried our best to explain the unique features of each of our nature cams, the Hawkeye, the Red Robin, and the wireless Hawkeye, on our website at www.birdhousespycam.com, then be sure to click on the I Have a Question panel at the top. It might be a bit confusing for some people, so let's take a closer look. There are 5 cameras in the Birdhouse Spy Cam family of nature cams. The Hawkeye Unplugged, the Red Robin, the Hawkeye Wireless, and the Night Owl. Although they share many of the same options, such as infrared night vision and built-in microphones, each does have its strengths that may be better suited for a particular use. Let's take a look. We're looking here at the Hawkeye Nature Cam, which we designed initially for inside the small dark interiors of birdhouses. Its small size lets it be snugly fit up inside the top corner of most standard birdhouses, those having a 4-inch by 4-inch floor. You need at least 9 inches of clearance between the floor and the roof to be able to focus on the entire area. The Hawkeye has 6. Here's 3 on each side and 3 on the other side. Infrared diodes that give it its night vision capabilities. So you can literally watch the birds day and night 24/7. Those diodes are small, and they will, if outside of a birdhouse, cover an area about the size of a small garage. The built-in microphone, and all you see is the little hole at the top there, also lets you hear what's going on inside. The Hawkeye is hardwired. The wire is connected through the back, and it comes around 100 feet, then leads on into the video and audio ports on your television. And then the cable also carries electricity from the 12-volt adapter on out to the camera. The range of the Hawkeye can be extended beyond that 100 feet by daisy chaining additional 100-foot extensions onto the original cable. If you take care and secure and waterproof the cable connections, you can easily extend the Hawkeye out to 400 feet or more. The Hawkeye also has a variable focus lens, and notice the small set screw underneath that. You need to be sure to loosen that, and then don't over twist. Just give the lens very small twists one way or the other to get it in focus. You can literally focus it down to about 1/8 of an inch to where you can see your fingerprints or out to infinity. Although the Hawkeye was designed for use inside birdhouses, our customers have put it to use watching everything from ants to zebras. One drawback the camera does have is that although it is color, the colors can appear to be washed out or just off color if the camera is used outside on a bright sunny day. The natural infrared coming off of grass, leaves, and flowers can overwhelm it, although it does give good color in the shade or on overcast days. The Hawkeye also has a small metal hood, as you can see over the top, which is more to keep glare out of the lens. Although it does give minimal protection against light rain and drizzle, it shouldn't be counted on as a way to weatherproof the camera. If you aren't installing the camera inside a birdhouse, be sure to put a small piece of plywood or plastic over the camera to keep rain and snow off of it. Our next nature cam, the Hawkeye Unplugged, is exactly the same camera as the original Hawkeye, having the infrared night vision, built-in microphone, and the 100 feet of cable. As its name implies, though, the Unplugged is not hardwired, so it can be easily unplugged and taken inside if need be. We created the Hawkeye Unplugged due to frequent requests from wood duck and owl enthusiasts whose nest boxes, unlike the typical cavity nest box that we showed earlier, are large enough to accommodate the large bundle of connectors that goes between the cable and the camera. You'll also notice there are two small adapters that come with it to adapt the extension cable so it will fit into the plugs on the camera. So next up is our Red Robin cam, which is a great choice if you are more interested in catching bird and other wildlife behavior outside of a nest box. Because the Red Robin does not have infrared night vision, and you'll notice here these small diodes are non-functioning, the camera isn't overwhelmed by natural infrared coming from flowers and other vegetation. It therefore has much greater color saturation than does the original Hawkeye or Hawkeye Unplugged. The Red Robin does come with a built-in microphone, variable focus lens, and 100 feet of cable. For convenience, it can also be unplugged for easy removal or to move it about the property. It really is the camera of choice for around bird feeders and out in the garden. But remember, as with all of our cameras, it must be sheltered from both rain and snow. One of the most often asked questions we get is, do you have a wireless camera? And yes, we do, but perhaps the better question to ask is, do you really need one? Although we take great pride in the quality of our wireless camera, the quality of the video and audio you get from such a system can be impacted by such things as the weather, vegetation between the camera and receiver, and even the building itself. Such things as lightning and rain, trees standing in the way, brick walls and metal studs in the walls may, and I emphasize may, impact signal quality. There's also the misconception that a wireless camera is, as the name implies, wireless. What this refers to, however, is the transmission of the audio and video signals. You have to remember that you still have to get electricity out to the camera, and that means running an electrical cable to it. You should only consider using a wireless camera when it is impossible to get the audio and video cable from the outside into a television. A good example would be if you have to run it across a road or a school ground, for example. Here's a typical setup. The camera, which does have infrared night vision, the variable focus lens, and a built-in microphone, is placed in a birdhouse or by a koi pond or in a horse stable or wherever, and the power cable is run to it. The safest way to do this is to use the 100 feet of low voltage cable that does come with the system. Notice how running from the power adapter, it plugs into the cable's power plug, carrying the electricity here on out to the camera. The video and audio plugs, however, are not plugged in. This is a much safer option than running a 110 volt extension cable out across the lawn or wherever. Inside, the receiver is plugged into the audio and video ports on the television, as well as then plugged into a wall outlet. A small tuning knob at the top allows you to fine adjust the video and audio signals. We'll be talking a little bit more about our wireless system in an upcoming newsletter. Our final camera is the Night Owl Nature Cam, which is our bare bones model. It comes with 100 feet of cable. The camera has a built-in microphone and variable focus lens, but it does not have night vision nor color video. It's an inexpensive, great little camera as long as color video and being able to watch at night are not important.